First, the USDA's Justice for All non-discriminatory statement, which simply states that all persons must be treated equally without regard to their race, color, national origin, sex, religious creed, disability, age, political beliefs, or reprisal or retaliation for prior civil rights activity, and that our institution provides an inclusive space for all. For more information on the And Justice for All statement, please visit the USDA's website.
Hi everyone, my name is Kelly Hughes. I am an intern with Montclair State University. I'm very excited to be presenting to you another family foodie recipe. This recipe is very easy, very simple, minimal ingredients. So what I will be making for you today is an egg and avocado breakfast sandwich or toast. And yes, let's just get started. And the recipe is going to be down in the comments for you guys, so you can follow along with that, or so you can use it whenever you want. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mash our avocado. So right here, I just have half an avocado. For this recipe, all you will need is 1/2 of an avocado. So you're just going to cut it in half, peel it apart, scoop the pit out with a spoon. And then I'm just going to use a hand masher that I have right here, and then just mash it so it's easier to spread on the toast. Now it's easier to mash avocados when they're a little bit more ripe because they're softer. Mine has also been in the fridge, so it's a little bit harder right now. But for avocados that aren't as ripe, it's definitely easier to use a hand masher rather than a fork, although you can use a fork if you really want to. Avocados are also filled with a lot of healthy fats, which makes them very satisfying and satiating, meaning that they'll keep you full for a longer period of time. Okay. So once your avocado is mashed enough, it should look something like this in the bowl. Just something that you can easily spread on your bread. I also like to add a little bit of salt and pepper with the avocado, just because it makes it a little bit more flavorful. All right. So once you're done with that, you can go ahead and toast the bread if you want to toast your bread. You don't have to toast the bread. Right now, I am using just half of a whole grain bagel. You can use whole grain bread or any other bread of your choice, but I personally prefer to use a bagel. And so after you toast your bagel, while that's toasting, you can fry your egg. Now, when you're frying your egg, you need to make sure that it is cooked enough and that it is not runny. So I'll show you. I have already cooked my egg in this pan, and you can see in the pan, it's not runny at all. You can see that it is completely cooked. So this is what your egg should look like after you're done cooking it. So once your bagel is done toasting, or whatever bread you use, once that's done toasting, you can go ahead and take the avocado that you had mashed and just place it on top of the bread. And then once you have your avocado on top of your bread, you can take your egg and place it right on top. So you should have something that looks kind of like this. Now, because I'm using a bagel, I'm only gonna have half the bagel, so it's more like a toast. But if you're using um, thinner pieces of bread, you can make a sandwich, or you can just keep it as toast, whatever that you prefer. I also like to just add a little bit more pepper and a dash of salt on top, just because it adds a little bit more flavor. Another thing that you can put on top is it's called everything but the bagel seasoning. I think you can find it at ShopRite. Um, and it's basically like seasoning that's on an everything bagel, but it's just the seasoning. So it's everything but the bagel. And I find that really good on top sometimes too. And I know some people like to put sriracha on top of eggs and avocado. So that's another option that you could put on top to make it more flavorful. I personally like it just like this, easy and simple. Um, and like I said before, it's very satiating because of the fact that the avocado has a lot of healthy fats in it and the protein from the egg, and both of those things combined make it so you will be full for a longer period of time. So the recipe will be down in the comments for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and I hope that you try it out.